It feels good to be back in Kitchenetti. Today we're making some tomato soup. Come on in and let's get started. We got some gorgeous tomatoes here. Look how beautiful they look. This is straight from my garden, y'all. I'm so proud of this year's harvest. Now we also have some ingredients, of course, the tomatoes, basil, some onion, white or red, some garlic, some heavy whipping cream, and some all-purpose seasoning. So I'm just going to begin by just washing everything. We're going to start chopping it off. We're going to roast it slowly in the oven at 440 degrees and let it all roast beautifully. So now I'm just chopping all these veggies. One second. So the next thing to chop is your onion, okay? It could be red onion, depending on what you like, okay? So we're going to cut it into quarters, but I need it just a little bit because this onion is a big. So I'm just going to cut a little piece of it and we're going to add it to the mixture, okay? Then I have the garlic. I rinsed it off with the skin and all, and I'm just going to cut it into half. That's it. Let's get to assembling this. I got my baking pan. I'm adding all the ingredients in there. Real simple, right? And I already have my oven going 440 degrees we're going to bake this for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay. And on there, I'm just adding some crushed black pepper and some dried thyme. Now, if you do have fresh thyme, do that. Okay. Then I'm going to sprinkle in some extra virgin olive oil all around it to help us along the way. All right. So we're going to put this in the oven. It looks really yummy already. Wow. So in it goes to the oven. 25 minutes later, it looks like that. We're going to take it out. Okay. And we have a blender ready. So I'm just going to add it into the blender. Now, as far as the garlic is concerned, just going to take it in your hand and squeeze it out. That's it. And then you're going to discard the skin. Really nice and simple. So we're going to blend this. And then we're going to cook it for just a few minutes and it should be ready. So let's go over to the stove. Here, I got my pot. Add a little oil just to help us. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the mixture. Now be careful. My pot, this skillet pots, they get really hot. Awesomeness. So we got our tomato soup and we're going to add here just chicken broth. Okay, for flavor. And then I'm going to add in about a half a cup of the heavy whipping cream. I think it was a quarter cup of the chicken broth. All right. We'll mix this up real well, real nice. Then I'm going to season it with some crushed black pepper. This is the all-purpose seasoning I was talking about. Start the show. TanoMixSpices.com right there on the screen. You can get this all-purpose seasoning. They do have other selection of seasonings on there as well. So go ahead and add that generously. Okay, this is a complete seasoning. You can use it for your poultry, your veggies, your seafood, whatever it is you want, sauces, and even now, soups you'll like to cook with it. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm just going to mix it up really well. And then we're just going to put a cover on it. Let it simmer. Let it come up to a bubble. And then I forgot to add 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. Now, you don't really have to do this step. This was just for me to add a rich dark color to my soup. But of course, come on now, I forgot to add the bay leaf. So add that in there as well. So go ahead and cover that and then let it come to a simmer. The tomato soup is going to be ready, y'all. Look at that. How gorgeous is this? This is one of the comfort food. And right now, it's tomato season, y'all. It is tomato season. Tomatoes are relatively I would say cheap. You can try and get it at your local grocery store. So I'm serving it up with some grilled cheese. You can serve it with some quesadilla. Really up to you. And I just want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you get to try this recipe. Please, please, please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I will definitely upload more videos next week. See you then.